Hey, this is Chris with Alum. We have another client build on a Promaster 159 wheelbase. Let's take a look. So you'll notice on all of our vans we have extruded aluminum structure. And we bolt that directly into the framing of the van, giving you a very strong build and a quiet build going down the road. Strength and quality materials gives you longevity for your van. So you'll notice if I shake the framing of this Galley, I can shake the entire van back and forth and you won't hear a thing. Whole van shakes, no sounds, because it's a very strong build. None of those squeaks like you might get from a plywood build. So we take that structure, and then on top of that we have quality materials like King Starboard. You'll notice our panels that would typically be plywood in a lot of vans, they're King Starboard here. This is a marine material. It's designed to take direct sunlight, constant UV without rotting, swelling, permanently warping, and it's finished all the way through as well. So unlike, say, a painted piece of plywood in a small space that will get dinged up, scratched, and then need refinished, this doesn't need refinished. It is very durable and easy to clean. Moving down to the flooring, another marine product. This is luxury woven vinyl. Very nice feel underfoot, completely seamless because it's a single sheet product. Handles the elements really well. Good for pets, non-slip, and it's easy to clean. When you step in here, we have the front lounge with the swivel passenger seat and a lagoon mount with a solid walnut table, finished in a high-end conversion varnish, just like the wood in our Galley and uppers. Moving along to the Galley, we have three very nice sized drawers. These are all solid wood fronts, solid walnut in this case, and then we have solid wood dovetail drawer boxes, basically bomb proof. They're going to last the life of the van. Soft close, of course, on balloon slides. Something a little different, we always do rear mounted magnetic latches, but we now have rear mounted electromagnetic latches. The benefit here is when you're camped, it'll work just like at home. There's no latch you have to pull a little hard for it to open. It's just like your house. Then when you are ready to hit the road, there's a button right at the end of the Galley. You press that, and then the drawer is locked, and it's definitely not coming open while in transit. When you get to your campsite, hit the button again, and it's unlocked. No muscles needed to open the drawers. So that worked out very well. The countertop, we have Corian, as we usually do. Great material for a van countertop. Handles the changing climates that you might see very well without cracking. Looks great. Very smooth, nicely finished material. And that's what we've been using for quite a while with no issues. We have the Rivati stainless steel sink, as we always do. That has worked out really well for us with the starboard topper to replace the wood topper that it usually comes with. Moving along, you can see our uppers. Again, the nice walnut with the conversion varnish on there. Very smooth, easy to wipe down. Good amount of storage in here. We have your spring hinges, so if you're not used to those, you just break the tension. They're going to last forever. Break the tension, door closes on soft close hinges. Backsplash on this one, we have the black cubes here. Really nice matte black finish on this composite material. Came out really nice. Like the look of that one. Going with the King Starboard again, all up the control center area here. We have your Victron Serbo touchscreen. Gives you a nice overview of your system, as well as just simply your light switch on a dimmer and your water pump switch right here. So not much to learn for day-to-day living in this van. We try to keep it clean and simple for the user. So really all you have to get used to is that this is your lights, this is your water pump, and this shows not just like your battery percentage, but it's also where you can turn off your inverter, turn that on and off easily. So not much to learn here for day-to-day living. We have Victron electrical components, and that has been flawless and has worked great. Moving along, on the 159, the water heater is not under the sink, so you do get some extra storage under there. And of course, we have the timer for the water heater. We have the 2.5 gallon Bosch water heater that lives under this smaller bench. And that is on a timer because water heaters are a big draw, so you don't want to forget that they're on. So you just press 10 minutes on there, it'll run the water heater and shut itself off, and you'll have hot water. And we also have hot water that goes to the rear shower as well that we'll see later on. So the little bench here on the 159, you have a nice kind of dinette area. This table on the lagoon mount comes across, gives you a place to eat, play games with your traveling companion. Larger bench on the passenger side, and a little bit of storage under this one too, as well as a 120 outlet and another USB outlet, which I didn't mention. On the Galley, there is a 120 outlet, two separate USB ports, and of course your shut-off switch for the electromagnet latches. And all of the outlets are GFCI protected. So we'll move back. You see the cedar ceiling comes out really nice. Leading back to something a little new for us is we have switched over to the Marathon tweed fabric for our walls. It's kind of become sort of an industry standard at this point, and for good reason. Durable material, looks great, easy to clean, kind of right up our alley. So that turned out really nice. This is the gray mix color here. We have the large pass-through door going to the garage. So if you have surfboards, snowboards, something like that, a little longer that you want to get through here, gives you plenty of room. Or some people have put like one of those plastic drawer systems back here. Easy access to that for just a little extra storage. We have the typical 6-inch memory foam mattress on the wooden slat system. Comfortable sleeping setup, full-size bed. Of course, the Promaster lets us sleep east to west, so that's always nice. Have your little shelf back here on the bedroom upper. A lot of storage for clothes back here. And again, the spring hinges. They have the Houghton AC unit on this one, the 120 volt unit. You can also get a Vela DC air conditioner if you prefer that. Here in the bright, direct Arizona sun, we have a look at the garage. We give as much space back here as we can. A lot of room for bikes, extra storage, whatever. We have your battery housed on the passenger side forward with the Victron components back in the corner there. And another little shelf here with extra storage with D-rings here and here to tie stuff down if you want. Of course, another GFCI outlet in the back in case you have an electric bike or something, and maybe you want to charge it while it's back here. This van has the 15 amp shore power connection, as well as an extra solar port for a ground array. Like if you want to have a portable solar panel with you when you're camping, then you can park in the shade, still have some solar coming in from your portable unit. On this side, we have the 28 gallon freshwater tank over the wheel well behind here. All this is very easy to access. You just take this panel off with 4 screws and you can access your water pump and really easily. Fresh water fill here, stainless. This is all stainless. We have the Aquor for the shower. I'm sure you've seen them. It twists in and gives you your shower hose coming out with the Ambassador Marine mixer valve there with a shutoff, so you can set your temperature and you can just shut that off without changing your temperature. We like that about that. And the freshwater fill gauge is there, so when you're filling up, you know when you're full. That'll pretty much do it. A couple more things is we, as always, have the Thinsulate insulation all around. And don't think I mentioned that this has the Laveo dry flush toilet under this bench. with the door that comes out the front, so you can just pull the toilet out the front. You have a lot of room right there. We love the Laveo. Other than that, thanks for watching. Go to our website if you want more information or you'd like a build. Have a good one.